A great night of baseball ahead from Boston. It's the Marlins and the Red Sox. Next. Not many places left like this one. Fenway Park in Boston as we get you set for this edition of Major League Baseball presented by The Show. Tonight it's Game 2 of this 3-game series as it'll be the Florida Marlins taking on the Boston Red Sox. And hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you all the action. Joining me in the booth, Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. Dave, let's turn to you. What leaps out at you first when you take a look at this matchup?
Well, one guy that immediately comes to mind is Jason Bay. This guy was rock solid in the Boston outfield last year as he stepped right in and became a key ingredient in their run to the ALCS. Look for him to really hit his stride this year and become one of the centerpieces of this offense.
All right, Dave, Hudd will join us shortly, but let's get to our majestic starting lineup as the visiting Florida Marlins will line up like this.
And Pudge Rodriguez may be winding up his career, but his bat is still lively. Don't overlook him.
They'll be opposed by the fine young left-hander Jon Lester. Lester's gone from being an inspirational feel-good story in Boston to a legitimate top-of-the-rotation type starter, as his 16 wins were good enough for 8th in the AL. His 3.21 ERA, good for 4th in 2008. A look there at the Red Sox defensively as they'll feature not only an MVP at second, but a Gold Glover as well, Dustin Pedroia. Into the box, a guy that had all of 2 at-bats here in Boston as a home player. Hanley Ramirez will settle in to get this one underway. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
Punch out this batter!
And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And a poor throw, but Ortiz stays with it for the out. Nice play by the big fella. Cody Ross will stand in for the first time here. Now a ball hit foul off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
Boy, and that is just the definition of hitting your spots.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses, 1-2. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And now Bay will have to get this one off the wall out there.
And this is pretty much right over the bag at third and down the line. Nice job in left to cut this thing off quickly and hold him to just a single.
Boy, and get ready for the reaction here as Manny Ramirez will step in now here at his old stomping grounds of Fenway Park. Here's the first offering. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring in the powerful second baseman, Dan Uggla. and that misses inside 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And after the back-to-back singles, he's looking a little shaky out there right now.
.2-0 on the way. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Let's turn two.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. And a relay home, and not nearly in time as the run scores easily.
And we'll have a visit from the pitching coach here, and he's got to be saying, come on, quit laying it in there, meat.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Jorge Cantu. Now ball hit pretty well to left field. Going back is Bay, but he can just turn and watch it sail out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Marlins open it up now 4-0.
That's a ball.
Wes Helms is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Jeremy Hermida will stand in, looking to extend his modest 6-game hitting streak. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
And that thing started in the zone, so that's a good job to hold back at the last second.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Pudge Rodriguez digs in at the plate. And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field, and that'll be off the green monster in left. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only 1 gone. Jay Miller will take his cuts now. First pitch on the way. Now a swing and a drive high in the air and deep to right center field. Drew is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. Back to the top of the order now, and at the plate is the young shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. First offering on the way. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Two outs here with a runner at third. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. And Bale line this one up, make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Marlins on top, 6-0. Starting lineup for Terry Francona's Red Sox is there on your screen.
And David Ortiz is obviously the name that looms large here. He'll be a big factor.
They'll square off against a surprise 15-game winner for the Marlins in 2008, right-hander Ricky Nolasco. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. Lays off 1-0.
And now we'll see how he works with a 6-run first.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And Helms will just get to the bag himself for the out. So one gone now for Kevin Euclid. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Really starting to feel like summer here at the yard. Starting to see a few more kids out here now that school's out.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And a little tapper up the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Settling under it is Cantu, and that's out number 2. So 2 are gone now for Dustin Pedroia. Here it comes. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. Drive to left. Ross is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. The Marlins lead it 6-0. Cody Ross will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. First pitch coming. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Drew is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second. So one away here in the inning for Manny Ramirez. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
And he did not have his best stuff in that first inning. That's a little more like it there.
And here's a very close pitch up around the letters. Looked good, but it's a ball, 1-1.
And Charlie Sawyer's been doing this a long time. If he thinks it's a ball, who am I to argue?
One on the way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
And now on the mound, you lose the advantage of strike one by missing with 2 straight.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Dan Ugla will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance.
He's a free swinger.
First pitch coming. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
You need to be a little more aggressive up there.
Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. Jorge Cantu will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. And this is low, ball 1.
And this second inning's not starting out any better than the first. Trying to keep the ball down here as this one finds the knees for strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pitch is swung on, and let's see if they can get them both here. Lugo. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Yeah, this might be the hardest double play to turn. The shortstop's got to wait for that pitcher to get over to the bag. And that was too much to ask for, so the inning continues.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and standing in is the first baseman, Wes Helms. Swung on and hit softly on a line. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins lead this one 6-0. David Ortiz will start things off in the bottom of the second. Goes after the first one here and sends it on the ground for Ugla at second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Leadoff man set down now for the left fielder, Jason Bay. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Good showing for this guy yesterday. 3 knocks in that ball game.
Now a ball lined toward right center. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
So a runner on first with one out now, and set to stand in the veteran third baseman Mike Lowell. Now here's the first pitch. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike one.
Good late break there. Good pitch to get ahead on.
And he takes a pitch high and away for ball one. In for strike two.
And after challenging him up with the last fastball, that's a perfect spot for the follow-up, right at the knees.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And with the count full, let's see if they send the runner here to try to stay out of a double play.
And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Now a swing and a miss as Lowell is sent packing for route number 2. J.D. Drew will step in now. Now the first pitch. Low for ball one. Two out with the man at first. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
And now that you've seen what that strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to adjust.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And now you can't look for a pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
And, Pudge doesn't look this one in, and it'll be scored as a rare passed ball against him. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And even the best catchers make mistakes sometimes. Pudge just doesn't look this one in, and they'll score that a pass ball.
Put one in the bleachers.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
And now on 3-2, you got to go with your strength.
Swinging a high chopper down the line at third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Marlins on top, 6-0. Jeremy Hermida is ready to go here as we begin the third. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike one.
Yeah, and when you get strike one on the corner, you can expand that strike zone right away.
And this is taken for a ball inside. Don't know exactly where that would have missed, but it's 1-1.
I don't think my eyesight's that bad. That looked like strike two to me.
One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball two.
And now you might think about going back to that cut fastball. He had success with that on the first pitch.
A 2-1 offering. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he gets in front of it, but it hops up and off his chest.
Looked like this was going to be a routiner off the bat. Then that thing hits a rock or something and comes up on him, and he can't make the play.
Now Terry Francona will make his way out of the Red Sox dugout out to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Tim Wakefield is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Pudge Rodriguez will stand in, an RBI double to his credit the first time around. Wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this is foul for the first strike. Wakefield set, now the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Swing and a bullet to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, make it back-to-back singles here to start the third inning, and they're set up well now to try to take advantage.
Jay Miller will dig in. He drove in a run with the sacrifice fly his first time. Here's the first offering. Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
And these guys are going to need this bullpen to chew up some serious innings.
Pause, now the pitch, and he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And Drew's going to need to get this one in off the wall now. Now both men are across to score. Hanley Ramirez will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him. Line hard into left. In is Bay, but this is a base knock as it falls in front of him. A run is in. Cody Ross will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And Matt, one thing to keep in mind here is that knuckleball pitchers usually are pretty easy to run on.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And the runner will score from first. Manny Ramirez will dig in. He singled his last time around. He's set, now the pitch. In there, 0-1.
And these fans are well aware of the danger this guy possesses. They've seen it firsthand.
Knuckleball. No idea where that's going as he's got to hop out of the way.
And you get the sense when he lets go that he has no idea where that pitch is going to wind up.
Lays off the knuckleball, and it's 2-1.
And you can tell he's really starting to unravel out there right now.
Good pitch there. Catches the outside corner for strike 2.
Man, he needs a map to hit that thing.
Making him work here as the knuckleball misses to run the count full.
And you got the Big Thunder coming next, so you don't want to lose this guy.
Four runs here in this half inning. And he takes ball 4, so a good job of running the count full and then coaxing out the pass. Dan Uggla will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Knuckleball below the knees, 1-0.
Infield's at double play depth, so they'll trade a run for 2 outs here.
Looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And when you've been around this long on the mound, sometimes that's what you call a respect strike.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone! Home run! A 3-run homer by Dan Uggla. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they just continue to pour it on here. And here's the first pitch. Jorge Cantu is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
And I imagine he's got to be a little shell-shocked out there right now.
7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way.
What are you backing up for? That's so slow you can catch it with your hand.
Late swing as this is laced down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Making him work here as the knuckleball misses to run the count full.
And now on 3-2, let's see if he gets a fastball here.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Therefore, it is Drew as he takes it for the first out. Wes Helms will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Ball one. This now is the 9th man to bat in the inning. The knuckleball giggling at him as it goes by, 1-1.
Let that flutter ball go and wait for something else.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Looked low to me, too.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Lays off, 2-2 now.
Yeah, and when you miss wild like that, it certainly does not help you set up your next pitch.
And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down. Jeremy Hermida will get another opportunity here as they've batted around now. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike one.
I'd say let that go and wait for something else, but he might not get something else.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
And now after this 7-run inning, they may be a strike away from finally getting out of this.
And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Sometimes when you foul a few two-strike pitches off, you have a tendency to start swinging at anything. That's a good eye.
This is the 10th man to bat in the inning as they've batted around here. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, and this will get by Lowell at third, a fair ball. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double. And a new pitcher coming on as the high socks of Justin Masterson enter the ball game. Pudge Rodriguez will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
And with a catcher at the plate, he's saying, you better give us that strike.
Comes set, now the pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Jay Miller will dig in. He had that 2-run triple his last time.
Let's get him right there.
And that misses, ball 1.
Having trouble falling behind guys here in the early going.
Here's the 1-0. Ball 2.
And let's see if he makes him throw a strike here.
Let's play smart out there.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Line to left. Bay is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Florida's out in front, 13-0. Julio Lugo makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Good zip to the fastball there by Nolasco, and it's 0-1.
And this guy wore the collar yesterday, an 0-for-4 game.
Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Come on, hit it hard.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And Lugo swings and misses. He's set down on strikes, and there's one away. One gone here in the Boston third, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher, Josh Bard. Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
And this guy's coming in off a 2-strikeout performance in yesterday's ball game, so he's not seeing the ball very well.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes on 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
And that four-seamer had some burst at the end.
Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
And this is not the guy you want to lose.
Here's the payoff pitch. And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. Miller calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. So 2 gone now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And this one is a home run. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury. Home run number 9 on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Kevin Youkilis stands in as he looks at a called strike.
And don't dwell on that home run ball, because if you're not focused, this guy can take you out over the wall as well.
Pitch on the way. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
If you can keep planting that pitch there, you'll be in good shape.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Marlins lead it 13-1. Hanley Ramirez will dig in again. He singled home run his last time. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And the fastball is low and inside as he's got to back up to avoid that one.
Well, if he went down to go after that last pitch, why not throw the same pitch in the same spot? Bit more prudent this time, though.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Here's one hit towards the hole. And a poor throw, but Ortiz stays with it for the out. Nice play by the big fella. Cody Ross will stand in. He tripled homer run his last time. Swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 10 for him on the year as the blowout continues. Manny Ramirez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Boy, it certainly doesn't get any easier from here after giving up the home run.
And this pitch will miss low, apparently. Okay, it's 2-0.
And that might be the kind of call you get when you're an all-star. That looked to catch a lot of the plate.
Manny awaits the 2-0. Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. Fouled back. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. One out, nobody on. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing, and Manny hits this one high in the air and deep, and when it comes down, it's going to be a home run. So a solo home run for Manny Ramirez. Number 10 for him on the year, as this lead got even wider. Dan Uggla stands in as he looks at ball one here. One 0 on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And he's certainly not showing him a whole lot of respect here. Back-to-back challenges right up in the zone.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away.
Finally able to get him out here in this game. He was 3 for 3 to this point.
Jorge Cantu will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
And sometimes when you haven't seen a guy, you might want to take a pitch to gauge him. But he let a pretty good one go by there.
Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And a lot of times this is where he likes to elevate that fastball and try to get guys to chase.
And that's high high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And he knew on that 0-2 count he didn't have to throw him a strike, at least not right away. But on 2-2 now, I think he's going to have to come in with one.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Ball 4. Hideki Okajima will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Wes Helms will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And the Okajima fastball, good for strike 1.
And this is their 4th pitcher of the night, so there's not much left after this.
And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, and that's a good spot to try to get somebody to pop the ball up.
Outside, 2-1.
He was summoned out of the bullpen fairly quickly here. It looks to me like he may not be fully warmed up yet.
Hard hit towards center. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Marlins on top, 15-1. Dustin Pedroia will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, with all the runs we've seen so far, it is hard to believe it's still only the bottom of the 4th.
And the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, had to jackknife out of the way of that one.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And a foul ball straight back. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
And this guy's a grinder up there. You know he'll give you a tough at-bat.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And Hermida will have to play this one off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. David Ortiz will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, that was the same pitch in just about the same spot, but this time he was able to refrain from reaching out.
No one out with a runner at second. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
And he's given him 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
And already we're seeing a lot of deep counts early in the ball game. These can really start to pile up if you're not careful.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Jason Bay will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And this is hit hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first here as Bay is retired for the second out. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and in steps Mike Lowell. And waiting for him to call a strike, but he never did. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and I think the home plate umpire just flat missed that one.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And that's taken by Lowell for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a ball grounded foul down the line near first. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to first. On to first with it is Helms to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Marlins lead this one 15-1. Jeremy Hermida digs in here. 3 hits, including a double to this point. Now here it comes. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ball 1. And this is hit sharply but foul wide of Lowell at third. And a good eye that time by Hermida as the count evens at 2.
And that's a good time to throw that spinner. Make him fish for something.
Here's the 2-2 offering. 3-2 now. swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So with the bases empty and one away, in stands Pudge Rodriguez. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a ground ball towards the hole. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. Jay Miller will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not a bad spot to miss. You'd love to get him to reach for something.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Probably just take until he gets a strike there. Not a bad idea the first time you see a guy.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
And when you're already down a bunch, the last thing you want to do is start walking guys.
In there for a called strike, 3-2 now.
And they've thrown him 5 pitches so far in this at-bat, yet he hasn't found one he's liked yet.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Hanley Ramirez will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you get that first pitch fastball, you better be hacking.
In on the hands that time, 1-1.
Yeah, almost the same pitch, but this one was a few more inches inside, so he doesn't get that call.
And he'll throw over to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Well, with 2 outs, guys need to be bouncing around on the base paths, but he just didn't stay alert that time, and it cost him.
No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Florida's out in front, 15-1. J.D. Drew will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
Yeah, with all the runs, it feels like we've been here forever, but it's only the bottom of the 5th.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
And I can guarantee these guys would love to get a little spark here from the bottom of the order.
And he'll try to go the other way, but a fairly weak attempt as this is fouled off, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning now for the shortstop, Julio Lugo. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And a dive by Ugla, but it's by him for a base hit. Josh Bard will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And this is near the line, but foul wide of first. And Bard unable to connect on that one as he falls behind here, 0-2 now.
Well, if he's ahead of that fastball, what does that tell you as a pitcher? Throw the changeup and he'll be even more out in front.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Rodriguez looks up and reins it in for out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. Throw on to Helms at first, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 5 innings complete. The Marlins lead it 15-1. Guys in the Chiron department had to work extra hard to put together our in-game box score presented by Upper Deck. As you can see there, plenty of offense through the first 5 innings. Hanley Ramirez will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
Tough guy to face here to start this inning.
Two and 0.
Into his 3rd inning now. You wonder if his effectiveness will start to drop a bit.
Fouled back. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's 1 away. Cody Ross, we'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. Now the first pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And that's a base hit. And it bounces around down there now. Manny Ramirez will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. Off the plate and low here, ball one. The 1-0 to Ramirez. On the ground down the first base line, Lugo. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Marlins on top, 15-1. And before the Red Sox take their cuts in the 6th inning, we'll take a look at their in-game box score. Kevin Youkilis will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. A diving effort there by Ramirez, but he can't quite get there. It's a base hit. Dustin Pedroia steps in now. And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
And folks, those might be the calls you get when they put you on the cover of the game.
A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-0 pitch. In there, 1-1.
And there's a big gap on the right side if Pedroia can take a ball that way.
Puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Miller has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. David Ortiz will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Runners on first with one down. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And this is the game within the game here. Do you keep pitching around him on 2-0 or come back at him with something?
The 2-0 to Ortiz. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here comes Marlins skipper Freddie Gonzalez on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Ricky Nolasco. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Brendan League is going to have his work cut out for him here. Jason Bay will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. low, 1-0.
And how tough is it to come in right out of the pen and have to face this guy?
One 0 pitch now. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, base open here, so we might not see something good.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1.
And he was probably just taken till he got a strike there. Against a guy that just came in, not a bad idea.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. Ramirez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Mike Lowell will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. And not in time as the run scores. The next pitch. 2-0.
And just eyeballing it from up here, he doesn't have the look of a guy that's totally warm yet.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The Marlins lead this one 15-2. New pitcher coming on now, the veteran Japanese right-hander Takashi Saito. Dan Ugla will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. And Saito will start him out with a fastball, a good pitch for strike 1.
And this is the 5th pitcher they've used in the ball game, so that bullpen's getting awfully lonely down there.
One and one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And here's a pitch that Ugla's able to lay off, and he's got it to 3-1 now.
And he might walk a guy or two, but it's not because he's intimidated. He'll come right at you.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Jorge Cantu will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0.
And you can bet he's going to see plenty of sinkers in this at-bat. They need him to hit one on the ground.
And this catches the outside corner, strike one. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
And I think the umps want to get out of here, too.
And that is swung on and missed, as Cantu cannot make contact there, and there's one away. Wes Helms will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Woo, straight challenge right there.
Comes set, now the pitch. And there's ball one.
Get him doubled up, man.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball two. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Drew will look this one in for route number 2. Jeremy Hermida will see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. First offering on the way. And that misses for ball 1. And that misses 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Here comes the 2-0, and that one's wide of the mark, ball 3.
And they obviously want to work him away, as that's 3 straight on the outside part of the plate.
Towards straightaway center field. Ellsbury will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. Florida's out in front, 15-2. J.D. Drew will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, just need to get something started now. A leadoff base runner would really help.
The pitch. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
And I don't blame him for taking that. That is some heavy-duty heat right there.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
And when you're protecting a lead in the 7th, the last thing you want to do is put a guy on base by hitting him.
take something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. Miller has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and in steps shortstop Julio Lugo. And the good heater there from Lee gets 0-1.
And these guys are really starting to look like a team that's defeated. They're not even offering it good pitches right now.
Now a soft liner to the right side. Foul. Here's the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Josh Bard will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. .1-0 on the way. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And Hermida will play this one on the bounce. A base hit. Jacoby Ellsbury will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
And no threat to run over there at first, so with 2 away, you can focus all your energy squarely on this guy.
And, looked good on the monitor, but it's 2-0.
Ah, come on already.
2 out with the man at first. And a foul ball straight back. Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. On to first with it is Helms to end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Marlins on top, 15-2. Pudge Rodriguez will step in looking to remain perfect. He's already 4 for 4. First pitch coming. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, and that never even threatened the strike zone. You have at least got to make them sweat a little.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Jay Miller will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. Swinging a high pop-up back behind the mound. Lugo will call for it. 2 gone. So 2 are gone here in the Florida 8th, and it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. Now here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
And he is certainly justifying the manager's faith to leave him in there in the 8th. He's really shutting them down so far.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Boy, and he wanted to reach for that one, but wisely thought better of it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that stays straight, but I think he just missed it as this is hit in the air to fairly deep center field. Ellsbury is back to the track, though, as he pulls it in, and a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Florida down in order, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. New pitcher set to go now. It's the young righty out of Texas A&M, Logan Kensing. Kevin Euclid will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Got to look to try and slap that thing the other way.
Here's the 1-0. And he goes the other way with it, hit well, but this is a foul ball. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I don't know. It looked to me like he might have gone around.
Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Miller is in his tracks now. 1 gone. Dustin Pedroia will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
And this crowd really hasn't been much of a factor here to this point.
Ball 2 now. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
This is a very good hitter up here, see. He might get the green light on 3-0.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner, 3-1.
And they need base runners here. He might even look at another.
The 3-1 is on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. David Ortiz will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside, 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. On to first with it is Helms to end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Marlins lead this one 15-2. Cody Ross will stand in now, working on a 4-hit ball game. First pitch on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
And they're going to let him start his 3rd inning out of the pen. That's a lot for a setup guy.
And that misses, 1-1. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit. Manny Ramirez will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Drew is there, though, as he makes the catch just shy of the bullpens out there. Dan Ugla will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. And that'll be a base hit here for Ugla.
At this point, I don't know why they even keep pitching to him. He had a big home run earlier, and now it's hit number 4 for him in the ball game. He's wearing him out.
Jorge Cantu will try it again. He homered back in the 1st inning of this one. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
And these guys have been very patient with that slider away. They have not chased very often.
Fouled back. a hard hit toward deep right. Drew back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Wes Helms will stand in, just 1 for 5 in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Boy, almost an identical pitch as the last one, but this time he gets the call.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And after 2 hits earlier in the inning, this would be a big letdown if they don't score here.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. The Marlins lead it 15-2. Jason Bay will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1.
All in all, a pretty depressing night for these fans.
Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And when you're struggling to score runs, you really need the heart of your order to get something started.
Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall. And just what they needed here to start the bottom of the 9th as he's in with a 2-base hit. Mike Lowell will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Put one in the bleachers.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Let's hit this one hard.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a barehanded pickup. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. J.D. Drew will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And that's taken for strike 1.
And you don't ever want to concede runs, but the key now is going to be getting outs and not worrying too much about those runners.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And Helms will just get to the bag himself for the out. Julio Lugo will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Ball 1-0.
And with one out, a walk's not the worst thing that could happen to him on the mound, so I expect him to work cautiously.
And this one misses again to Lugo. It's 2-0 now. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
And they're clearly working around him here, trying to set up the double play ball that could get him out of here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that's right there. I'll tell you, though, complaining like that's only going to make that strike zone tighter.
Josh Bart will have a shot to do some damage, but he can't get them all back, so he needs to just get on base here. And he takes ball 1.
And he'll try to keep the ball down here and maybe try to get that one final double play ball to end it.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Ramirez on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, this ball club showed me a lot tonight. They really put their nose to the grindstone and came away with a hard-fought victory on the road.
Well, and the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our upper deck player of the game.
Yeah, Matt, he was terrific in this one. Just look at the numbers on the screen there. A basket full of hits, including a home run. That was quite a performance.
So that'll do it. For Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler, and our entire San Diego-based crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here tonight. This has been a presentation of MLB 09 The Show. For more, point your browser to MLB09.com. The Marlins win it 15-2. A reminder that post-game highlights come your way next. Now from Fenway Park, good night, everybody.